Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. We are at Gosnells station. I think this is actually only the second time I've got off here since it reopened, since the opening. And if we look at the dot matrix display, then Armadale. All stops 28 minutes. Yes, today is Tuesday the 6th of January 2026. And today, along with yesterday, we have a very strange night closure for the only one stop of the new section from Armadale to Byford, meaning that Armadale terminating trains are now back for 2 nights, which the only way that can be done is by terminating at the Australind platform 2 at Armadale. There's no other way they can turn back there, so that's going to be pretty cool to see, as well as the 907 down to Byford. Yeah, so you can see all of the closures for the upcoming month on here on this new design of the disruption board, including the Midland Line shutdown, of course, starting, and the day closure on 11 Jan with Perth to Beckenham closure for the TCL, but Perth to Stadium closure for the Armadale Line. So the TCL will only be running a shuttle to Beckenham, while the Armadale Line will be running up to the stadium like the TCL did last time. There was a closure like this, which was a week before the Byford extension opening. So we'll make sure to check that out as well. Nothing else really special. Joondalup to Yanchep, Bayswater to Ellenbrook, Bayswater to Midland, that's all normal stuff. But of course the shutdown of the Midland Line with the closure of Midland Station is the other thing we'll check out this month. But yep, another interesting night closure to look at. Let's just tag off. Get ready for this weird number I'm going to be charged, because it's I've already paid 2 sections, but I haven't paid the rest of the Go Anywhere fare, so I don't even know what is it? 40 cents. Actually, I think there was some circumstance where you were charged 40 cents in the past, but yeah. Oh wait, no, it's just the same price as the one zone fare, isn't it? Okay, I'm being dumb. It's just the one zone fare anyway, but yeah. Being charged from the 2 section fare to the 1 zone fare. Here's the announcement.
Track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses tonight between Armadale and Byford. Transport apologises for...
I'm glad that one said attention Armadale Line passengers, but I think the box one here doesn't, so let me check. And why did they put this sticker next to it? Next train to Byford, next train from Perth, like what?
The next train to Byford departs in 11 minutes. The train stops all stations. Attention Armadale Line passengers.
Oh no, it does say Armadale.
Due to scheduled track maintenance,
I swear it said Byford yesterday, from recordings I heard. Well, that's just gonna be the same thing. Alright, let's wait now. Alright, and this will be the last Byford service of the night at 8:30 p.m. at Gosnells station. Now, unfortunately, I do think they removed the Armadale Desto and stuff, which is so stupid. Same with the Butler one up north when they extended to Yanchep, like why? But then they still have like the Rockingham one, you know, like bruh. And now this station is also well over 20 years old already, the new one, I mean, the rebuilt one. That opened in April 2005. Well, off it goes. Now, the next train, somehow only 12 minutes away, is the Armadale service. So yesterday this service would have actually been the first ever scheduled Armadale service since November 2023, I think. But now it's Tuesday, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Armadale on the dot matrix feels very nostalgic. It's just like the old all stops service, just including the stadium as well. I mean, it would have on the weekend, but without Welsh Pool. Let's hear it now. Oh. Are we serious? Does the announcement just not exist?
The next train
Oh.
to Armadale departs in 12 minutes. The train stops all stations. Attention, Armadale.
You know, that doesn't even feel weird to me. Like, it sounds totally normal, but the relay has never said that since 2023. Except during the weird unscheduled closures, maybe, but... Yep. There it is. We'll just wait another 12 minutes for that now. Alright, after waiting almost half an hour here, finally we have our Armadale service coming in, but as I said, there's no desto, it literally just says Byford. I don't know why they get rid of it when it was already there, although I do know they re-recorded the Armadale announcement because it sounds different, so I guess they didn't want to do that again. Set 28 at the front, and we'll take it down to Armadale platform 2. Right, here we go, just leaving Sherwood now. The whole front of the train is empty here. Average Armadale Line experience. Yep. Anyway, back to the true Armadale Line. Oh my gosh, of course there's some other enthusiasts on here again. Seriously, I thought everyone was out yesterday. Anyway. No terminating announcement, sadly. But we will be crossing over onto platform 2. And the previous train, which did go to Byford, probably only got there like 5 minutes ago, so I don't know when that's gonna go back through. We'll see. The car looks so far down on our elevated structure here. Crossing over Armadale Road. Woolwo. The rest just not lit up. Woolwo. And if you look back, you'll see the crossover. Shortly. There we go. Is the exit arrow going to be correct or no? Or is it just not going to show up? Oh, there it is. There's the NIS train. It just went through now. On platform 3, so. And the screen's blank. I don't remember hearing that kind of female announcement before. The one that just played. It's usually a little bit different. It's like this train is terminating or whatever. I forgot, but I guess it's like that on the A. But And yeah, the screens are just off. Oh well, we're getting off time. Armadale platform 2 with an A series. With the Byford Desto. This train's actually terminating here anyway, so no one can get on. Anyway, we need to get down for the 907 service down to Byford now, which is literally exactly the same as the 251 service anyway, literally the exact same routing, except at the start. It doesn't go past the shops, it just goes straight up William Street, I think. And that should be in like 1 minute actually, so let's go quickly. Bro, there's an Arctic on the 250 3141. Yesterday this exact same bus was spotted doing the last 254 from Byford. I don't know if he's gonna go there to do it now, but that is so dumb and useless. And so is the useless Arctics on the actual 907 3142. It's literally the same buses, bro. The same two buses were out yesterday. 3141 was doing normal routes, 3142 was doing 907. For some reason yesterday the Desto said 908 Byford Station. So now instead they just use this 907 train replacement and nothing else on the Desto. So let's get on board 3142. There goes a 246. And the Arctic 250, stupid. And the driver is stopping as if it's a 251 service. What is the point of this? The 251 doesn't even run at this time. So why would you stop? I mean, technically it is after 7 p.m, so I guess they're allowed to, but it's just kind of weird. I don't know if that applies to train replacement routes. So like literally it's just a 251. If you can stop if you want to, then like they don't even need to give it another number. They could just call it a 251. Except that tiny little section, as I said, it just goes straight up William Street. And we're already at Byford. That only took like 10 minutes. Yep. While the train takes 6, so like it's not even a difference. Just had to walk down. Turning into these really narrow streets to get into the station. Hopefully though, the connections with other buses aren't screwed up now because of this, which they probably are, because it's gonna come like a few minutes late, which is just terrible. Especially if you miss like the last one. I don't think there's any right now, but I know there's another few 254s later. And you probably would have just missed it. Still have to go all the way around to get in. And here we are at the empty station. Yep, actually a 255 just left right now, as I was saying would happen. So you literally just missed it. That is like the absolute worst because of this one stop closure. It left like 4 minutes ago. So bad. Well, there we go, 907 at Byford. It has been here before. It did a full trip once from the city during other closures. The last trip's usually a full trip, and it came all the way down from the city. And also during unscheduled closures, I think. Also, of course, there's a full trip up because the last bus doesn't connect to the last train, which is at 11:45 p.m. And Justin actually took that one last night all the way to the city, which is crazy. That is so funny. The entire 907. It takes like an hour and a half almost until 1:15 or so in the morning. So you can, I mean, you didn't film it actually, but that's just a thing to know that he's done now, which I haven't even done, but whatever. We've already been in all the sections anyway. There's the 907 here and the empty station. Before I saw so many people at this playground, like just using it as a genuine community park, and the grass is being watered. Now it's already been like 2 hours since then. Now, supposedly this closure is for Australind testing according to the PTA website, but I have not seen the Australind, and neither was it spotted yesterday, unlike during the last Armadale closures when we actually did see it, so I don't know what's going on. But let's just see if they've shut off the station here. There definitely wouldn't be many people coming here right now anyway, but I'll just take a quick look. Okay, it wasn't even closed, even though they have the roller door, but I guess because transit officers still want to go in there. But obviously no trains. So, back to the good old times. Although obviously we still have the 907 to connect you up, which previously didn't exist. You couldn't even get back from here after 7 p.m. You would have been stranded if I was here after 7 p.m. on a weekday, or even after 5 p.m. on a Sunday. So, pretty crazy. But really there's nothing here right now, nothing special. I just wanted to... What? Belmont Street? What the hell? Why did they change this? What? Now my bus route video is outdated. What? It used to... What? Why would they change this? It used to be Pitman Way was just this whole road around the corner here and down there. That was all Pitman Way. And now Pitman Way has apparently become this road, and this road is Belmont Street. Unless they installed that wrong. Belmont Street. What? Why would they change the road name that soon after it opened? This literally opened like with the station. What? I'm so confused now. I want to check the sign all the way down to the roundabout. Maybe I'll run there as well. Never mind, I don't think there even is a road sign here. Maybe... Oh no, there is there. And it's turned the wrong way as well. What? So that one does say Pitman Way. What is it? Which one is it? Come on. Did they just turn that sign as well? I don't even know. That's very confusing. Hopefully they just made some mistake over there. I'll go check the original time I walked past there in the video to see if it was like that or not. But anyway, very quiet, empty station right now. Bus is half hourly anyway, so literally could just be one bus doing it up and down. We'll get it back to Armadale, see the platform 2 arrivals and departures one more time, and then go up to Cannington to see the Cannington Terminating TCL trains, which is also pretty cool because that's B series, which almost never happened. I think it happened once in the entire time of Cannington Shuttle operation on the Armadale Line. So, and then that's it. It's not really much, but I had to just tick off technically this section of the 907, even though there's nothing special about it. There's the 907 flashing to Armadale, and the last one 11:45 to Perth. We'll get back on. All right, now we're departing. There's one person on it, so at least someone's using it. And there's the other bus that just came in, another Arctic 3139, because it still had to be 15-minute frequency that way for like one trip, and now it's become 30. And one person got off that one. There's those 3 people who came off the other of this 907 before are waiting now for the next 254 or 5 after they missed it by 4 minutes, which is so sad. Like, why can't you just wait a little bit longer for the connection, you know? Oh yeah, there's a 254 getting ready over there. Luckily it's a rigid, but that's not the last service. The last service is an Arctic, I think, so that's just so bad. Now I think that 907 is actually going to wait there for half an hour now for the return trip. All the way back. Now just earlier I actually ran from Armadale to Byford along the PSP when it was still daylight, because it's very nice. I really wanted to see all the spots along it. There are so many good spots. It reminds me so much of the Yankee Rail extension as well, how quiet it is and how it's a relatively long extension to the rest of the line. So that was a nice run down there, about 8 kilometers over here to Byford. And then I just went back up to Gosnells and stuff and waited around, so... Okay. Actually, I could have just seen the sign from the bus. I didn't have to run down here before, but whatever. We'll go back now. Yes, it's literally pointing the wrong way. It's pointing down there. What? Why are we going... What? Bro. What? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? So now this driver, when it's supposed to be the express service and going to Armadale Station, we're doing what we have all recommended the 251 should have been, going into the town center. I mean, oh yeah, hang on, didn't it say they're not supposed to put an Arctic up there? There's a sign at the start of that road that says no vehicles longer than like 12 meters or something. And they literally went there with an Arctic. Oh, I guess that means like rigid vehicles longer than 12 meters. The Arctic's bendy anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I forgot about that, so that's actually weird. But now he's going this way anyway. Oh well. I thought if they put an Arctic there, there'd be quite an issue, but no, it's fine. It can bend through there. It's okay. It's just like trucks with the big trailers that would have an issue. Wait, so how does this work with the connection to the train now? Is this leaving when the train was supposed to leave here, or is this leaving... No, it's not, is it? It's leaving like way before, so it connects properly. Only the last strip leaves when the train is supposed to leave. I can't believe we're actually going this way. So the Australind is probably just testing in Cardup again, but then I don't get why they need to close it. It says it's for that, but that has no effect on the rest of the network, so I don't know what is going on. Unless it comes up there later. No, but like even Justin was there for the last trip and didn't see anything, so why did we go this way? Huh? Is it not green? Is it like red to turn left? What's he doing? Why was he just sitting there? What the heck is this driver doing? It was literally green, bro. There's no separate light. Oh man. And right here is where we could have been. Right there. Which that Arctic than this one is going through there right now, bruh. Why did we go that way? Why? What was the point of that? 31, 39 just went through there. And also, what the hell is that shift? He just did 907 down and now he's already going back. Are you serious? I hope that bus did some other trips before that, otherwise that is so useless. And now there's two Arctics following each other up South Western Highway to Armadale Station. Oh well, don't need to film the rest of this. It's just a nice empty Arctic through here. And we're back at Armadale once again. That was ridiculous. Literally went by the town center. And then also he went down like into Brookdale where the 250 goes. He went all the way down, dropped someone off and U-turned because they said they want to go there. Like what? The one person on the bus was apparently going to Brookdale. Is there even a 250 anymore? Because if there's not, that is so dumb. Wait, let me check. Actually, I'll see on the board over there. There isn't, right? I don't think there's any more 250s. So like, what? You can't just make up a route. Yeah, there isn't. There literally isn't any more 250s. What is the only 907 for the rest of the night? There's no more buses here. What is this dumb thing?
Yeah, come. What do you want? We're coming.
Somehow there's actually like 20 people getting on that bus right now. So that's good to see that Byford's actually being used. But yeah, that was a really long, dumb way around. 3139 was right in front then and ended up getting here as well. Alright, a 30-minute wait at Armadale at 10 PM just for a platform 2 departure shot, but here you go. Departing on platform 2. which is very rarely seen. Haven't even seen it myself before. The only time I saw a train here was the C-Series on the opening day. And I'm pretty sure the terminating train should be here in like a minute, because that's how they've scheduled it. So they pass as soon as it leaves, and then the terminating train comes in, and then it's going to come in as well onto platform 2. And then it's going to wait here for like 28 minutes, so... Alright, here it is. I think it's a bit late, because yesterday they were coming in when there was like 28 minutes to go, but I'm pretty sure they didn't change the timetable at all. Like, this is just the exact same, but now it would have gone to Byford and back, plus waited at Byford instead of just waiting here for half an hour, so... Yep, in it comes. You can see the crossover here, and then that track just goes straight out and connects into the curve from platform 1, so that's the way they turn around on platform 2. And on Sunday, I think we should have all B-Series here again because of that Heritage Line closure. So that'll be really cool to see. Full B-Series on the Byford services for the first time, I think. Crossing over. Set 20. And 15. On to platform 2. Terminating. Just like the good old days, but it's at this grand, majestic 3-platform elevated station instead of what we had before. I really love the lights under the stair handles here. It looks so good. Alright, 24 minutes and we'll be going back. And here are these screens as well, with only platform 2 having something. Alright, we just got to Cannington now, but I'm not gonna get off because I really can't be... That guy almost didn't get off. I really don't want to wait a whole hour. I'm just gonna get the 389. It's literally just a Cannington terminating B-Series, but it's pretty cool. It also means it's like the pre-2005 Armadale Line because there's no Thornlie train at all either. With the 908 running from here and the TCL terminating here with the W pattern, so I think there should be one right now on the other side. You're not really gonna see it properly, but there's a 908's Arctic as well down there, 3052. There it is. Cannington B-Series right there, but whatever, it's not that significant. And I've already filmed the 908 to Cockburn as well, so I'm not getting off just for that. The screens are also yellow anyway, even though it's the TCL, so it's not like you can see a lavender Cannington display, so whatever. We're just gonna get this into platform 5 at Perth, and then that's pretty much it. But it's gonna actually look really cool at Perth as well, with the Armadale on there for the first time in so long, because they do use platform 5 at night when it's 30-minute frequency. Armadale, then Cannington. And the site at Vic Park we wouldn't have seen before. Would have been so weird while this is a terminus. Now it's on the screens. Armadale, then Cannington W pattern, and Perth W. There's the train right now. Alright, finally back in Perth after a 40-minute journey and 30 minutes or 25 minutes sitting on the train at the start. So like more than an hour on this train. There it is. Oh, the nostalgia of Armadale and platform 5. Oh man, I haven't seen that for so long. And then weird Cannington under it, which never existed before, but with the TCL services, that is crazy. If only they had the Desto. Anyway, just hit 11 p.m. now because I didn't get off earlier, as I said. Perfect timing for my 11:07 389. Very grateful they changed the timetable actually, because it used to be departing like 11 on the dot, and that means I would have missed it. But then actually I don't even know which changes was it. I think it was with the TCL changes. They made it leave like 5 to 7 minutes after the hour instead of on the hour like it always used to. So now I've actually already had several situations where that's helped me a lot to get on. Plus, they've actually opened the new road up in Sinagro, which has now made the 389 so close to my house. Like, it was already relatively okay. Alright, I actually forgot to tag on apparently. He nearly fined me. But then I was like, sir, I've got like a whole, like, I was just there for a joke. Because the thing is, they can actually look at your entire transaction history now, you know? Before the old machines, it only showed them your last tag on or off, and now they can literally look what you've been doing all day, which is kind of weird, especially when they check my ticket. It's like, Armadale, Gosnells, Armadale, Byford, Byford, Gosnells, Byford, or whatever it was. But anyway, I don't know how I actually forgot just then, but that's okay. I just told him I was filming something, so anyway, he was okay. Now, what was I saying? Oh yes, yeah. So they've opened that road, so the 389 is now only 1 kilometer and a little bit from my house. Before it was like 2 point something, so it's very good to walk home from now. And it's very nice that it exists. There's still a service after this in like an hour at midnight, 7 past midnight, but I'm just going on the 7 past 11. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and we are now finished with yet another night closure. See you for the Sunday closure and the Midland Line shutdown later this month. Bye!